The public swimming pool in Pruntrut, in a small Swiss village, had to ban foreigners from entering because they had too many troubles with migrants harassing the people who came over from France, because there they already were not allowed to enter the public swimming pools anymore. Because we get many reports from Germany and also from Switzerland now that migrants are groups of migrant men are entering those public swimming areas just to harass the people, especially of course the girls. Yes, not even the women, because those guys are not even after the women, they are after the Swiss and German girls. That's the problem. Just recently, there was a case in Germany where 8 migrants, 8 guys, were touching a 13-year-old girl in such a public swimming pool, and in a very inappropriate way, and she didn't want to be touched by those 8 guys. So the owners of the public swimming pool in Pruntrut in Switzerland, they didn't have any choice but to take drastic measures. And I believe it was the right decision. They did the correct thing. Because this is a real problem. There's a lot to cover and there's a lot to talk about. Let's go. Now, for context, in Europe, especially in Switzerland, in Germany, in France as well, Austria, I believe, it's a big thing, especially for the young people, for the youth, to go to these public swimming pool areas. You can see it here. A lot of people are there. It's crowded. There's some fun activities to do, but also most of the children, they are learning how to swim there. So it's very important for the youth to go there. If I remember back when I was young, I mean, in summertime, I spent half of my time in one of those public swimming pool areas. You can see it here. You can chill around. You can play some games. There's maybe beach soccer. You can go for swimming. And of course, we were always chasing the girls. But chasing the girls inappropriate way. And here is the problem, because nowadays we have a lot of people, a lot of migrants who come into Europe, who come into Germany and Switzerland, who are not used to our culture. They don't want to integrate, they mostly want to separate, and they want to keep their fundamentalistic Islamic ideology. And of course, when they appear there in big groups, they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to behave. So let's check this out. Now, this place here in Pruntrut, I don't know, it's Pruntrut or Pruntrut, but it's a small anyhow. You don't know it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's a small village in Switzerland. Now, they had a lot of problems with migrants coming over in massive groups, about 20 guys or something, causing a lot of troubles. You know, they don't listen, they don't follow the rules, and they harass the girls. Because these people, they already were not allowed anymore to enter the public swimming pools in France. That's why they crossed the border in the first place. Now, Lionel Maître here, he is the community president of Boncourt. Okay, that's another name of another village, but maybe it's like a few villages together. Okay, he's the community president, and he said, you know, we didn't have a choice. Like they were several people, more than 20. They came from all over the place, and yeah, they were chasing the young girls and harassing them, and they didn't respect and whatever, like their security people, the measures they said, they don't respect this, and it wasn't a peaceful climate anymore. And now they have a solution for this, because they tried already several things, but they say they cannot tolerate these things. Also, the hygiene is a problem. People go into the water in their underpants, which is not allowed. You have to wear proper swimming suits, and they just play loud music and, you know, like, yeah, harassing the people, and nobody wants this. And also, you know, there are rules. You have to take a shower before you enter the water, and you only enter the water or the shower with the proper swimming suit or swimming pants or something like that. People don't, and those guys, of course, they didn't follow the rules. So now they had to ban them. Some people call this racist, but they say we don't think it's racist, because we had several measures. We also had more security personnel, which also costs more money. But the place is also mainly for the people who live there because they pay taxes there. And yeah, they should have the opportunity to enter this place and enjoy the place in a peaceful manner and a peaceful way, and not having their daughters being harassed. So after we banned wearing the hijab in Switzerland in public areas at the 1st January of 2025, we now have started to ban certain foreigners to enter our public swimming pools in this village. But I don't know if it's only the first case of this or if this will continue. Now, in my eyes, there had, like, they say they also had migrants who are living in Switzerland, like Swiss illegal migrants who are now in Switzerland, who also cause problem, but not that many. There are less in numbers, smaller numbers, so they could handle them. Now these came in groups of 20 adults, 20 males, so they couldn't handle it. And actually they were a bit lucky that they came from France, so now they could make the rule that only, it's only for Swiss people. Foreigners are not allowed to enter, so they don't have to speak out the word, because also the president there, this guy here, he don't want to say it. He don't want to say it. The president here of the community, he don't want to say it, that it's migrants. He don't want to use the word because, yeah, people will call him a racist. But the thing is, it's an ideology, okay? The problem is the ideology. The problem is not the race. It's the ideology. So it can't be racist if you speak about the ideology. Like, people from this area who don't have this Islamistic fundamentalistic ideology, nobody has a problem with. So it's not the race. It's the ideology, because anybody who comes with this very backwards Islamic fundamentalistic and life-hating ideology, he should go out. He should not be even able to enter the country in the first place. So you see, he don't want to mention this word, but it's obvious. It's about the migrants. They don't know how to behave. They don't know this from where they come from, and also their book teaches them that they can act and use women the way they want, and they should not be walking around like this. If a woman is walking around with a bikini, that means you can harass her and you can do with her whatever you want. That's why she's wearing this. So these people don't get it. That's what they think. That's not what I think. That's what they think. So these people are so backwards, they have no idea. And also their book, it stands in their book, because they just refer to this crazy ideology of a guy who was marrying a 6-year-old, and they see this guy as a perfect human being or something, as their perfect prophet. But the problem is, he just married a 6-year-old and made her his wife when she was 9. So like the 8 guys who harassed a 13-year-old girl in Germany, maybe for them, 13 is maybe old even, because in the book she was only 9. So, speaking about Germany, of course, in Germany, all hell breaks loose when we talk about summertime and those public pool areas. Just check out here in Berlin what's going on in Berlin. And first of all, look how crowded this is, man. Check this out. This is crazy, man. All these guys, man. I don't see any German. I don't see no German there. This is crazy, This is really crazy, because, as I mentioned, there are mostly children there. In the public swimming pool, there are mostly children. And you know what? You know what's the funny thing? Like, let's say my daughters go to the public pool, right? They are being harassed by an illegal immigrant while I am at work to work and pay taxes. These people don't pay taxes. They just stay here without doing nothing. Because those people, and I'm not talking about all the migrants, but especially those type, you know, they don't want to work. As I mentioned, they don't want to integrate. They want to separate. They want to create division and chaos. That's what they want to do. So they don't want the women to feel safe in public anymore, because they want their women at home and not out wearing a bikini. Okay? It's obvious. It's obvious. So let's check this out here. We have like a lot of problems in Germany. Here it says in Gelnhausen, 22nd of June, that 8 girls between 11 and 16 say they were harassed by a group of men and touched when they were in the water, you know, touched all over. They were being touched all over. 4 people from Syria between 18 and 28. Between 18 and 28. So almost a 30. I mean, what's that? The entire family? 4 people from Syria. Okay? Hof. In another public swimming pool. Also, the same day, 22nd June, a 12-year-old was harassed and harmed. The police said, 2 men aged between 18 and 20 multiple times touched, pressed underwater. They were like forcing her underwater. She even got a bloody nose out of this. Then in Köln, 17 September 2023, 13-year-old girl sexually harassed. She managed to escape from out of a group of guys who were harassing her. And of course the police came. 8 guys in the age from 16 to 26, 4 from Syria, 3 Turkish and 1 from Iraq. It's crazy, man. In Berlin, the most craziest thing was what we just saw there, where they were just like 2 groups were just fighting each other. And this is the case that I was talking about earlier. This girl, a 13-year-old, who was touched by 8 men. And she could then go to the personnel of the public swimming pool, and they of course called the police. But it's like, around 6 o'clock here, the victim was surrounded by those guys, you know, and everybody was touching her. It's insane, man. I don't even want to think about this, you know. It's crazy. Because from a certain point, you can't have enough security personnel. And it should be a peaceful atmosphere. You should not have armed security guards there, because those illegal, most of the time, illegal migrants can't behave and can't get their act together. So, in the end, they have to be banned. Should they only be banned from those public swimming pools, or should they be banned from the country, you know, and should have to leave the country, or even better, not enter it in the first place? What's your opinion? Please let me know in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all the good stuff. Leave a comment. Thanks a lot. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.